Hi, I'm Chef Brik, and today I'm making delicious baby back ribs that I'm going to be popping right in the oven. Some people call it the winter ribs because, quite frankly, you can make them all year round. The secret to a great rib is all about the rub. The rub brings the flavor and it also helps it tenderize so that it's going to be nice and juicy and moist. We're going to be using the Chef Brik Original Sweet and Spicy Rub. So see right here, the membrane has already been taken off the ribs. Now, if you want to know how to do this, click the link in the description to learn how to do that. So this is how you season the ribs. You take your seasoning blend and you generously pour it right on and you really pack it in there. About a quarter cup on each side. Now, as you can see here, I'm using a glove because rub won't stick to my hand and it'll stick right onto the ribs. Put a nice heap of generous amount of rub right on it. Make sure you cover all parts of the meat. The rub smells absolutely fantastic. I can already tell the flavor profile that I'm going to be getting once it's cooked. Now you see how I'm packing it in with a glove? Now watch, here's my hand and I'm going to start packing it in with my hand. Look what's going to start happening. You see that? My hand is absorbing all that rub and it's taking it off the meat, whereas the glove is not. I'm making sure right now that it's seasoned everywhere on all sides from top and bottom. See that? Look at that. How amazingly packed with flavor that is with all that rub. Now what we're going to do is wrap it with plastic and foil. I just want to make sure that I'm getting as much as I can. There we go. Awesome. I'm wrapping it in plastic first because it's going to help it steam, so that way it's going to become tender and seal the flavors in. So this is how we're going to do it. Place it on your cutting board. Here we go. Now you're going to take the ribs, just put it right on top, and lock it in. I'm locking in all that flavor that's going to be coming out and steaming out of those ribs right inside. Now I'm going to take a second layer of plastic wrap. So this trick I invented on my own. And how I did is because we wanted to put ribs on the menu for the restaurant that I was working at, and we didn't have a smoker or a grill. And I was conflicted with, well, how am I going to get all that flavor in without a smoker or a grill? So I figured if I'm going to steam the ribs first, which will bring out the flavors, and the flavor that came out was fantastic. And nobody knew that I didn't have a smoker or a grill. Next thing I know, these are one of the best ribs that anybody's ever had. And don't worry, folks, don't panic. The plastic is not going to melt into the ribs or into the foil. It's literally just going to come right off. So here's a nice sheet of foil that you have. And always, always have the flat side surface up when you're covering something. This is the flat side, and this is the shiny side. The flat side's going to go in because the flat side is what actually keeps the heat inside. So this actually makes sure that the heat stays inside. There we go. Make a nice little pocket. And there you have it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to refrigerate this overnight for at least about 24 hours before we're going to pop it in the oven. The reason why you want to marinate it overnight is because you want to make sure that the meat soaks in all that flavor from the rub. So here it is, prepped and ready to go. And I already have one here that's been marinating overnight, and we're going to pop it in the oven right now at 300 degrees for about 2 to 2.5 hours.